Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt, also known as the king of 5.7 by 28mm, and we have a brief review today. I've kind of gotten away from doing YouTube shorts. Those are those 60-second or less videos, mainly because I feel that I can't give you guys enough information at times with some of those videos. You know, sometimes they are fun just to have a quick video of shooting something, but otherwise when we're doing a review on an item, it's good to have a long form. From ProMag today, I know, ProMag. This is a 21 round FN 5.7 mag for the USG or Mark II. Let's throw this guy on the table and talk about what we're going to do today. Wow, that hurt. If you've never owned an FN 5.7, they originally had polymer magazines with metal feed lips. They had witness holes in the side indicating up to 20 rounds. As I mentioned, these are 21 round magazines. Now, a downside right off the bat is that it only has a magazine cutout on the right side of the magazine. So if you are a left-handed person like me, that's not going to work. There are no witness marks on here. We do have the little step here for the magazine disconnect, which if you still have that enabled, you'll need this particular part of the magazine to disengage that so you can shoot. We have our base pad there labeled ProMag. That is pretty much identical to our regular FN magazines. We have a plastic follower. For our review today, we're just going to see how these run in our FN 5.7 as well as our Diamondback DBX. I do have a CMMG MK 5.7, but it doesn't use the 5.7 lower. It uses the proprietary CMMG magazine. There are varying different pluses and minuses to metal versus polymer magazines. These particular ProMags do weigh almost twice as much as a traditional polymer 5.7 magazine. So if you were having trouble with the magazines dropping free, that extra weight could help you. Now, a negative to these metal magazines is the exposed feed lips. These, unless you get a lot of rounds through them, we're kind of rubbing the factory polymer lacquer coating off of our FN cases. We brought out our 5.7 Mark II to see if these ProMag steel magazines will work in it. That was weird. Okay. Well, the gun is locked up. The magazine disconnect, yeah. Let's see if I can get this out of here. What happened there? Non-starters, folks. And a jam. Trigger's dead. We've got our steel ProMags loaded up. We'll see if this feeds from our Diamondback DBX. What I don't like about this particular platform is the magazine well is very enlarged for the plastic ProMag, which I think has a slightly larger OD than the OEM Five-seven. And with this metal mag, I think this magazine catch may need to be enlarged or replaced because we're getting quite a bit of slop in there. Failure to feed. So if we hold this up front, so if we pull that magazine back this way, it doesn't want to feed. So we got to make sure we hold that up like this. And then it wants to feed. So you almost got to hold the gun like this with the magazine back towards the trigger. And even then, kind of a non-starter for our steel in my DBX at least. You may want to check yours. Maybe we can get Diamondback to make this magazine release, the little notch that clicks in the recess, a little larger so it holds that magazine back. Just to show you guys I'm not crazy, we've got our Mark II OEM Five-seven magazine that has the little triangle V-cut notch in the front of the magazine to strengthen that up. Sorry guys, don't buy the ProMags. Well folks, I can't say you didn't warn me about the quality or lack thereof on our ProMag. As far as my sample size of those two guns go, these are a non-starter. I think the biggest issue in our Five-seven with these is the standoff for the magazine disconnect isn't, you know, tall enough off this magazine, and what I think is happening is that little bar that disconnects the magazine is slipping off of them, pretty much rendering your gun unfireable, and then you can't even get these out of here. With our Diamondback DBX, I've always said this since I got that magazine well is cut very large and allows these magazines, even this particular one, to rock back and forth too much. I wonder if they could make a larger dimensional change on the magazine paddle release itself to lock into this particular little cutout a little better. I do have a buddy from Gnome Reviews, Ben Chandler. He's going to run these in his CMMG Five-seven that uses the FN Five-seven lower, and he'll have to report back on what kind of reliability he has or doesn't have with these. With all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here, but at the end of all of my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible, because there's a lot that goes into them. Number one is my family. Deacon is somewhere over here. He came out to help me to do some shooting today. Number two is my Patreon, Subscribestar, and YouTube channel members. I have a campsite in the description below. It's a landing page with a lot of affiliate links or discount codes. So if you're looking to make a purchase and you want to say thank you to the channel for this work that I put forward, those cost you nothing and they earn me a sales commission, and what I do is I put that right back in the channel. I pretty much spent, you know, $60 on these, and I'm gonna have nothing to show for it, and pretty much I'm just gonna throw these in the trash. And of course, number three is you all for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you at the range.